Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually doing a Makeup Revolution testing video. I have seen these going around absolutely everywhere and you know, I wanted to have a little go. I actually tried the Sophdoesnails x Makeup Revolution palette today and this is the look we came up with. So yeah, if you like the look of this look, then please keep on watching. I'm just going to run through my eyebrows with a brow gel. First of all, I don't really have much eyebrows anyways, so brow pomade is really the best thing. Taking the Revolution one, obviously, in the shade dark brown. I line the underneath of my brow first. If I make a mistake, it doesn't matter because we're going to carve it out of concealer anyway. But yeah, I hope this isn't too warm of a shade for me. That's what I've got so far. I then go towards the front and I draw one really sharp line, like a thick line. Take the excess off of my brush on the back of my hand. I'm just going in with little strokes now, just upwards. You can kind of see what I'm doing while I'm doing it. It's hard to explain. Like here, I go quite far down just because we're going to clean it out with concealer. I just want it to be as strokey as possible. It does look really crazy at first. The gel is really stiff to work with. Like the Anastasia one is very creamy, so it's quite hard for me to adjust to this one. So once I've done this part, I've kind of got the shape. I then drag my brow hairs down, like so. I just draw those brow hairs downwards. Very harsh at first, but once you brush the brow hairs up again, it will be completely fine. Keep brushing through them just to make sure I've got every bit. That's the brow gel so far. I mean, it's not the worst in the world. I probably would buy it again, but only if I didn't want to buy the Anastasia one. I'm just gonna go in with a flat brush. I will put it up on the screen here. It's just like this. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Pro Concealer. I just picked this one up because it's very similar to the MAC Select Cover Up, which they discontinued, but that was so popular. And also the P. Louise base, it seems very similar to that. So I just got this in the shade C1. Not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I actually really like that concealer for carving out my eyebrows anyway. That is really nice. It's really full coverage as well. If you like a really defined brow, then that's really nice. Probably would have gone a little bit lighter with the eyebrow shade, just because I prefer that in an eyebrow product. Just a little bit lighter than my hair, but yeah, overall I actually really like it. So I'm just gonna go and do my other eyebrow and turn this worm into a caterpillar, and I'll be back. So, my brows done. Hi, hello, I'm back. So these are my brows. I actually really like them. I didn't think I was going to like them because they were a little bit too dark, but I actually really do. So yeah, it's Revolution come through. I'm actually really excited for this part because a lot of people have been loving this product and apparently it's really good. Well, I've tried to say this about 15 million times and I still can't say it. What is wrong with me? I'm going to go in with the same concealer I used underneath my eyebrows, just because I'm going to not set it and I'm going to do it like the P. Louise way, just to get the most pigment out of it. It's just like this. It is the Sophdoesnails Revolution Extra Spice palette. She did actually come out with one called the, I think it was just this Sophdoesnails, like Sophdoesnails Revolution. I just think it was that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I preferred this because it had more brighter colours. The other one, I think it doesn't have yellow and stuff in it. I don't actually know for certain. It just looks like this. So that's what it looks like. Just look at them all, bloody hell. Bathe me in it. I think I'm gonna go for a sunset eye. I think. Maybe yellow cut crease. I do have something else to try out. which is this Revolution Flawless Foils. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a cut crease, sunset, and I'm going to go in with this in the inner corner, from the inner corner inwards, and then I'm going to go yellow into the sunset. That's what I'm going to do. We got it. Good to go. I've actually used this for obviously underneath my eyes, but I don't know how it's going to act with the eyeshadows, and I've never used the eyeshadows before, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to take this colour here, 21, so it's like a really like bright raspberry pink, I would say, and I'm just going to take it on this little Anastasia brush. It's come with the palette, just like a flat shader brush really. I'm just going to take the same brush, the one that we just used with the excess product, and I'm going to go in with the next shade next to it, which is Sweet and Sour, just on the top, like just above it, and just place that as well. So I'm going to take the yellow called Vitamin C, and I'm going to blend that out with a little small brush like this. That's what we have so far. Actually thought this was going to be a disaster, but I'm really impressed. Shade. So I'm going to go straight in with this shade here, which is called Brownies. So I'm just going to take that on like a really small brush, and when I do cut creases I place the darker shade quite high up, because when I cut my crease should be cut quite high to not transfer onto the top. I'm just placing the darker shades just above where I'm going to cut my crease. I'm just going to pat it out on my finger at the edge. So I'm just going to go in with the 21 shade, and that same brush we placed down the brown. Just going to place that to kind of blend the two together. I'm going to go in with the same brush with the orange shade, just place that next to it. The matte yellow. I'm just going to take this black here anyways, it's called Reputation. Place it right in the corner. Just going to go ahead and do this eye, wipe the fallout away, put some lashes on, and we'll come and do the bottom. Right, so I have just finished my eyes. This is what we've gone for. I did actually use this, but I kind of ruined it. I don't really know what I did. With a little mixer thing, and I put it in it and it's like mushed up now, so. But I put that in the inner corner, and then I put the yellow on the top. The yellow that I used was the one I used on the lid, that was called LA, I think it's LA Sun. That foiled eyeshadow was called Rebound, but I don't know if I'm a fan of that, I can't lie. Didn't really work for me, might work for you, but we're going to go straight onto face now. I'm going to use the primer I'd normally use, and this is the NYX Professional Makeup Honey Dew Me Up Primer. I love this primer so much, it's literally divine. It smells incredible as well. So the next product I'm going to try out is the Liquid Illuminator in the shade Liquid Champagne. Like a champagne, obviously, champagne gold. I love using liquid highlighters underneath my foundation just to make it really glowy. I do actually have oily skin, but I love dewy skin at the minute. I think it makes your skin look gorgeous. So yeah, we're going to go in with that and make ourselves look like a Tin Man. I'm just going to drop it on my face. I feel like 2 drops will be enough for now. I'm scared. This smells a bit weird. It smelled like grapes and now it smells like chemicals. So if you don't like smells, you will not like the smell of this one. It smells a bit weird. I've got 3 of the foundation sticks I have one in F1, F6 and F12. So I got F1 as like a highlighter, cream highlighter, F12 as a cream contour, and F6 as a foundation shade. I don't know if F6 is going to be a little bit too dark for me at the minute, just because my tan's not that dark. But if it is, I can always mix it in with the lighter F1 anyway, so that's not too bad. I'm just going to go in with the shade F6 on my face as my foundation shade. I think it's going to be alright. On my chin, I think it's going to be a little bit too light. I can always bronze it out with the contour shade anyway. Go in with my Real Technique sponge and blend that out and see how I feel about the coverage, the feel of it, etc. It's not full coverage. I do look a bit crazy right now. Do not come for me, please. I will sort it out when I contour and bronze. Not the fullest coverage ever, but it's a nice finish at the minute. I might have to build it up a bit more because I do like a more full coverage. Yeah, it's definitely too light for my skin tone at the minute. I might just go in with a brush just to add a bit more coverage, just because the beauty blender is obviously going to soak up more product, just to see if it makes a difference on my forehead. So I'm just going to go back in with that same stick foundation, and I'm just going to go over the places I need it. So this bit here didn't have as much coverage, and just down here as well, maybe over my nose area. Just going to go in with that brush again. So that's that at the minute. I'm then going to go in and cream contour, I think. I'm just going to go in with the shade F12 and just place that wherever I normally bronze. This is more of a bronzy shade, I would say. I do prefer more of a bronzy look rather than a contoured look. It's not too dark either. It's going to give a very natural contour. There's a hair on my face. Oh, that's really nice. I like it already. If you have oily skin, maybe this won't be the best for you, because obviously cream contour anyway isn't really the best for oily skin. I love this. It's literally blending out like a dream. Why have I not tried this sooner? Oh, I love it. I'm in love. I've fallen in love with the product. Does that look as nice as it does in real life on camera? Because, girl, a little bit of forehead reduction, non-surgical, you know. When people said they liked it, right, I was like, okay, you like it, like, fair enough, people like product, but this, I've been sleeping on Makeup Revolution. I've genuinely been sleeping on Makeup Revolution. Like, guys, if you haven't tried them, now's the chance. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take a big fat brush like this, and I'm taking my Beauty Bakery powder and just putting it around my smile lines, which is here, because they crease literally all the damn time. And I'm just going to take it around the contour bit just so it's not patchy at all when we put powder on the top. I'm just going to pop the yellow underneath my eyes and around the edges of the eyeshadow, just to make sure we haven't lost it in our foundation or powder at all, just to make it pop a little bit more. And I'm just going to take a little bit of powder contour and I'm just going to mix these two together, but literally the tiniest amount ever, and I'm going to tap some off. Circular motions, just to make sure it's very blended and very nice. So I've done my blush and everything. I'm just going to put highlighter on. I do actually have a highlighter to try, and it is the Revolution Pro Illuminate. I don't think it has a shade. It's just this one here, it's like a gold. I don't know how I feel about this one, we'll see. I'm going to take my fan brush, I'm just going to spritz it a little bit first. Phase two. Ooh. Ooh. I actually like look up close to it as well. It doesn't look powdery. Oh girl. Yeah, so I love that as well. Only thing I didn't like today actually was this little foil thing. But yeah, I liked everything else. I've actually been so surprised by Revolution. Yeah, if you guys like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really mean the whole world to me. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye guys.